Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Manning Field for interleague football. Saugus from the Northeastern Conference taking on Lynn Tech from the Commonwealth Conference. And a big one for both teams. And it's been a while since these two teams have started the season undefeated. They're both 2-0. Tech will kick it off to Saugus. Saugus in the white, Tech in the blue. And they'll kick it off and we'll be underway. It's just starting to sprinkle a little bit. The rain is holding off somewhat. Hopefully it'll hold off. They booted away at the 27-yard line. Looking for the far side. Looking to turn the corner. Nice return by Ryan Shea. Gives Saugus pretty good field position to start their opening drive.
Number 9, Ryan Shea on the return for St. John's.
Hi, Mike.
Knocked out of
Don't
bounds.
worry
Number
about it.
9, Aaron
I'm right in the middle of the game. I answered my question. I was trying to
Your
get
first
hold
and
of
10 for the St. John's in their own territory, the 45.
And I finally got a hold of him, so we're all set. I thank you for the call. Thank you. From the 45, they come out throwing. Nice tackle by Phipps.
Preston's pass complete to number 4, Danny Shea. Brought down by number 9, De'Aaron Phipps. Be a 3-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 7.
So we picked up 3 on the play. Saugus going without a huddle. Double wideouts to either side. Motion going to the far side. Faking. They throw it from one right side. Now they go left side. Down the sideline. Isaiah Rodriguez.
Preston's pass complete to number 11, Isaiah Rodriguez for a St. John's first down. Brought down by number 2, Ethan Frum.
Down to the Tech 28.
First and 10 for the St. John's in target territory.
24 yards and a first down. So Saugus on the move, throwing the football. Again, double wideouts to either side. Preston, the quarterback. They try to go up inside, and they nail Tommy DeSimone.
Number 1, Tommy DeSimone on the run.
They lost a yard to the 29.
Knocked down by number 33, Cesar Reyes.
So 2nd and 11. 3 wideouts to the near side, 1 to the far side. Rolling to the near side, looking to throw. Lets it fly over the middle. It's caught. Another catch by Rodriguez.
Pass is complete to number 11, Isaiah Rodriguez.
Nice job by the quarterback, Preston. They get down to the 12, 17 yards and a first down.
First down at the Tigers 14.
Now they mark it at the 13. So 16 yards on the play. The quick out, caught, slips inside the 10. Bloom with the catch.
Preston's pass complete to number 2, Amin Tabui.
They get down to the 8.
Brought down by number 5, Jacob Garcia.
They picked up 5, 2nd down and 5. Motion coming to the near side, rolling, looking. They let it fly. Incomplete. It's going to be interference. They knocked the receiver down.
Pass interference call on the Tigers.
So they move it from the 8. They move it down to the 4, half the distance. So repeat, second down and a yard at the 4-yard line. Saugus on the move. This will be the 6th play of the opening drive. They run it in for the touchdown with DeSimone.
Tommy Simon runs it in for a Sachems rushing touchdown.
So they made that look easy. 55 yards in 6 plays. All but 3 yards on the ground.
The extra point
Kick is no good.
8:49 to go in the first quarter. Score is Saugus 6, Lynn Tech 0.
So they used up not quite half of this first period, and they made it look easy. 48 yards in the air. 3 yards rushing. Last one was a 4-yard touchdown. They lost a yard on the other carry. They only ran it twice. 6 plays, 4 of them were passing. A big 24-yard play, Preston to Rodriguez, and then 16 yards. Preston to Rodriguez again. Rodriguez had 2 catches for 40 yards. They kick it away at the 21-yard line. Trying to come to the near side. Going to be knocked down around the 33, 34-yard line.
Run on the return for the Tigers.
So they mark it at the 33.
Be first and 10 for the Tigers. Ball will be placed in their own territory at the 33-yard line.
Ortega is the quarterback. Everybody in tight. Ortega with the keep. He's going to get buried. I don't think he got back to the line of scrimmage. They put it back at the line of scrimmage for no gain. Tackled by a host of white shirts.
Don't gain the play. It'll be second and 10.
So second and 10 for the Tigers. They send 4 wideouts to the far side, 1 to the near side. Ortega by himself. The quick out, looking for a block. Reyes with the catch.
Complete. Number 33, Cesar Reyes. Brought down by number 4, Danny Shea.
He only picked up 3 yards.
7. Their own territory at the 36.
Well, 3rd and 7 for the Tigers. Wide out right and left, they fill the backfield. They try to run it straight ahead, nothing doing.
Number 2, Ethan Prum on the run for the Tigers.
Prum got tackled. They give him a yard.
Brought down by number 54, Braden Fiella. It'll be 4th and 6.
So they're going to have to kick it away. Well, Saugus will get it back. They blow the whistle. Tech is going to take a timeout. I don't think they had enough players on the field. They were missing a couple of players. They only had 9 out on the field. I guess one of the coaches saw that, and they were forced to take a timeout. So Saugus very quickly, 6 plays, mostly throwing the ball, moved it right downfield, got on the board. Kick was no good, and that's where we are, 6-0. Tech has to give it up, 3 and out. So Saugus is going to have their second possession. A few Saugus fans on the other side. A few Lynn fans here on a Saturday afternoon. Kick is away. And it's going to bounce out of bounds. Let's see where they put it. Saugus is going to have pretty good field position. They're going to have it at their 43-yard line.
After the punt, the Sachems will be set up for 1st and 10. Ball plays to their own territory.
So they started at their 45 and went 55 yards. Now they're starting at their 43. And they go right to the line of scrimmage. 3 wideouts to the near side, 1 to the far side. Looking to throw. Rolling to the near side. Looking, gets hit and knocked down. Reyes with the sack on Preston. Back at the 36, they lost 7 yards. He was rolling to the near side, looking downfield. Didn't see Reyes sneaking up on him, and he knocked him down. So they double the wideouts to either side now. Motion to the far side. Looking to throw. He's in trouble again. They didn't catch. They tried to set up a screen to Thompson. And if he caught it, they would have lost yardage. Tech penetrated greatly. He had to get rid of it very quickly. And if he caught it, Thompson would have lost a couple of yards. So it's 3rd and 17. Rolling is hit again from the backside.
Preston is sacked behind the line of scrimmage by number 25, Alberto Gerardo.
Alberto Gerardo with the sack.
4th and long for the Sachems.
So he got sack coming to the near side. He got sack going to the backside. They lost 8 more yards. Tech could get pretty good field position. With a run, they could get very good field position. The kick will come from inside the 20. He put his knee down. Tech is going to get the ball at about the 15-yard line. He went to get the snap. His knee went down.
Saugus will be down behind the line of scrimmage.
Let's see where they put it.
And the Tigers will be set up in Saugus territory with the first and 10 at the Station's 20.
Wow, he went down at the 15-yard line. They put it at the 20. Tech gets a huge break. First and 10 from the 20-yard line. The snap was low. He went down and got it. He kicked it away, but the official was right there and saw his knee go down. Everybody in tight. Try to run to the near side.
Number 33, Cesar Reyes on the
Reyes with the carry.
He'll pick up a 2 and it'll be second and 8. The 18-yard line of Saugus.
To the 18. Tech missed out for 5 yards. He went down at the 15-yard line. The official was standing right there. Everybody walked around, and they just arbitrarily put it down at the 20-yard line. It should have been at the 15. Second and 8 for the Tigers. Five wideouts to the near side. The quick out, trying to get blockers out there. He's loose. They're calling him out at the 1-yard line.
Ortega's pass is complete to number 2, Ethan Crum, for a Tigers first down. It'll be first and goal at Saugus' 1-yard line for the Tigers.
So their first down of the game gets him at the 1-yard line. The nice catch by Prum. They sent 5 wideouts to the near side. Some of those were linemen. They threw the quick out, get those blockers out in front. Prum goes to the far side. I don't think he's going to see the football. They're lucky if they got back to the line of scrimmage.
Number 4, Chris Alfaro on the run.
Alfaro with the carry. No gain on the play.
Yellow.
Second and goal from the 1. So 2 big sacks. One by Gerardo, one by Reyes. Forced Saugus to punt. The punter went down with his knee, gave Tech great field position. The pass got them to the 1. Second down from there. Ortega with the keep. Doesn't get in. It's going to be third and goal from the 1.
Ortega on the run for the Tigers. No gain in the play. It'll be third and goal.
They need about a football and a half to get into the end zone. Get a good look at the football there. They don't need much, but they haven't got much in 2 plays. Everybody in tight again. Direct snap. Waiting for official sign. We finally get it. It was a direct snap to Prum.
Runs it in for a 1-yard rushing touchdown for the Tech Tigers.
So they go 20 yards in 5 plays. The big one is 17 completion to Prum from Ortega. And now Prum runs it in. And Tech will look to kick the point and take a lead. Reyes will look to kick the point. It's blocked.
The extra point is no good. 1:58 to go in the first quarter. We are tied at.
So we're back where we started. Tech kicking off to Saugus, and we're dead even again, this time at 6. Tech has 20 yards of offense. Actually, 22. They drill it deep, back at the 9-yard line. To the far side. Just got a piece of him and took him down. Shea looked like he might be going.
Number 4, Danny Shea on the return for Saugus.
Well, Saugus again is going to get pretty good field position. They'll start at their 40-yard line
The kick return. Their own territory.
as we're winding down this first period. Double wideouts to either side. They run it straight ahead for short yardage with Thompson.
Number 1, target assignment on the run for State Saugus.
They pick up a yard.
Brought down by number 25, Alvaro Dorado. The gain of 1 will be 2nd and 9 at 41.
2nd and 9. 3 wideouts to the near side, 1 to the far side. The quick out to the near side. Cutting back. Not going to pick up much.
Pass is complete to number 4, Danny Shea.
They pick up 2.
2 will be 3rd and 7 to 43.
We're under a minute. And unless the clock stops after this play, this could be the last play of the first period. The little flip back looked like he was going to go up the middle. Flipped it backwards to Rodriguez. And they're going to wind up with a first down.
Preston's pass complete to number 11, Isaiah Rodriguez for a Sachem first down.
That was actually a lateral.
Tiger territory, the 48-yard line.
9 yards on the play and a first down. Started up the middle, got stuck, and threw it back, and that's going to be the last play of the period.
That's the end of the first quarter. After 1, we've tied at 6.
So Saugus got 59 yards passing. They got minus 19 yards rushing with those 2 sacks and the loss on the punt with the foot down or the knee down. And we'll start the second period dead even, 6-6. But Saugus will have it at the Tech 48-yard line, 1st and 10. And Saugus likes to throw the ball. Rodriguez had 49 yards receiving in that first period. Now they drop straight back to throw. They let it fly long and deep. There's a man there. Nice defense. Prom with a great play. Shea was wide open, about to make the catch. And Shea came over. Prom came over and got a hand on it and just knocked it away. Outstanding. So 2nd and 10. 3 wideouts to the far side, 1 to the near side. The quick out. They're going to lose yardage.
Preston pass complete to number 11, Isaiah Rodriguez. It's brought down behind line of scrimmage by number 1, Terrence Thompson. Number 9, De'Aaron.
They put it back at the Saugus 49.
It'll be 3rd and 13 in their own territory at the 49.
They lost 3 yards. 3rd and 13. They double the wideouts to either side. Dropping straight back. Looking to throw. Picked off. It got tipped. Tipped by the receiver. And it got picked off.
By number 20, Angel Gonzalez. The Tigers will take over.
Colin Levesque is a freshman. Zach will have it at their 49-yard line. Tipped by the receiver. Levesque he tipped it and tipped it to himself. He made a very nice play. They celebrated him on the sideline. The young freshman made a very nice play. So Tech has it at their own 49 to start their first possession of the second period. 2 wideouts to the far side. Ortega with the carry. Gets it to the Saugus 42. Excuse me, 47. So we picked up 4. It'll be 2nd down and 6. Again, 2 wideouts to the far side. They run it to the far side. They open a hole for Alfaro.
Number 4, Chris Alfaro.
Tech will get a first down at the 36. He picked up 11.
Saugus is 36.
So Tech on the move in a 6-6 game. Eli Ramirez, the center, leads them out. 1 wide out to the far side, a wing to the near side. They run straight ahead again. Let's see how.
Number 4, Chris Alfaro on the run for the Tigers.
Alfaro will pick up a yard. Second and 9 for the Tigers. Prom goes out as a wide out to the far side, a wing to the near side. Misdirection with Reyes. He was the wing. He falls forward for a couple of yards.
With 33, Cesar Reyes on the run.
They move it to the 33. He picked up 2. It's a long 7 yards. Short 6, long 7. Coming to the near side, looking for a hole. Got inside the 30. I think that was Gerardo.
Number 25, Alberto Gerardo on the run for the Tigers.
To the 29, he picked up 4. So it's going to be 4th and 3. And obviously Tech will go for it here.
For the Tigers.
And before they go for it, they're going to take a timeout and talk about it. It's been a day and a half here at Manning Field. We had St. Mary's played a JV field hockey team at 8:15 this morning. Following that, St. Mary's boys played a 0-0 boys soccer game with Central Catholic. Now Lynn Tech takes over with this football game. Coming up next will be a St. Mary's JV football game, followed by a classical boys soccer game. So there'll be 5 events here at Manning Field on this Saturday. And if you don't think Richie Avery, who's the caretaker for Manning and Fraser, doesn't have a difficult job, you don't want his job. So they need 3 to keep this drive alive. They send everybody out to the near side. They throw it out quickly to Prum. They blow the whistle first. There's a flag down.
Flag on the play.
Saugus knew what was coming. They broke in and made the defensive play, but illegal procedure against Tech.
All start on Tigers. That play will be brought back as a result.
So now they need 8. They sent half the team out to the sideline, throw it out there looking for blockers, but Saugus was ready for that play that time. Saugus wishes there wasn't a penalty because they knocked Prum down for a loss. They would have got the football back. Now double wideouts to either side. They need 8 now instead of 3. Looking over the middle. Had it. Couldn't hold on.
Pass is incomplete. We turn over on downs.
It would have been a first down.
First and 10.
So Saugus will take over at their 34. This is the worst field position for Saugus to start a drive. Both teams 2-0. And both teams have a touchdown, 6-6. 1 wide out to the far side. 1 to the near side. They run it straight ahead. Flag flies all over the place. Referee threw that flag about 50 yards in the air. That sailed. Illegal procedure against Saugus.
Legal formation penalty on Saugus. That play was brought back as a result.
So it'll be 1st and 15. He threw that flag about 25 feet in the air.
Yard line.
So 1st and 15. Double wideouts to either side. They have a wing to the far side. Buried in the backfield. They had a problem with the handoff. Thompson was stuck in the backfield.
That means assignment on the
They lost 2 yards.
Second and 16.
So it'll be 2nd and 17. Looking, lets it fly high, long, and deep. Almost picked off.
Preston's pass intended for number 11, Isaiah Rodriguez. Is knocked down by number 1.
Thompson with the play.
Third and 16 for Saugus.
Hello. Yes. Boy, I'm right in the middle of a game. Thank you. Appreciate it. They put good pressure on Preston, and he was rolling around, let it fly.
Pass intended for number 11, Isaiah Rodriguez. Is incomplete.
Incomplete.
Saugus.
So Tech gets the job done. Defensively, they're going to get the ball back. Just about halfway. 12 seconds will be halfway through the second period. Line drive, fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's dragging people with him. He got hit. He kept going. Gerardo he dragged a couple of people with him. He gets Tech into Saugus territory. Nice return. And they'll have the ball at the Saugus 49-yard line. So Tech's defense has come to the forefront since the opening drive. They're not letting Cam Preston have that time he had, and they're all over him and all over the receivers. Everybody in tight, full out backfield with Ortega. Not going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On the run for the Tigers. Be a loss of 1. It'll be 2nd and 11 from the 50.
Second and 11 as they lost a yard. They send Reyes as a wide receiver to the far side. Everybody else in tight. Looking to throw. They lob it up. Caught. Nice catch. Prum again with a nice catch. Ortega lobs it up and let him run under it. There's a flag on the play. He got down to the 30-yard line. Let's see what the flag is about. Interference against Saugus. They'll refuse it. So 20 yards on the play and a first down. And Tech will have it at the Saugus 30-yard line. The wideout comes to the near side. Prum. Misdirection, getting it to the outside, looking for a block. Reyes inside the 15, another first down.
Number 33, Cesar Reyes, other run for the Tigers. The results, and a first down.
Picked up 16. And Tech in the red zone in a tie game, looking to take the lead. 1st and 10 from the 14-yard line. Prum threw a pretty good block on that play. He was wide out. They run it again. And not, maybe just about back to the line of scrimmage. They might have lost a yard.
Serious with a run for the Tigers. Brought down by number 32, Cody Manufo.
They put it at the. They're putting it back at the 14, so no gain. Second and 10. Once again, Ramirez, the center, leads them out. Prum comes to the near side. And we got a whistle for a flag. I think too much time. It's going to cost Tech 5. James Runner is questioning the call. It's the official deep in the end zone that threw the flag.
On the Tigers, that play will be brought back. It'll be 2nd and 15.
So they move it back to the 19-yard line. They need the 4 for a first down. So we're promising with that first down at the 30-yard line and then a first down at the 14. Quick out to Prum, and he gets buried.
Ortega's pass is complete to number 2, Ethan Prum. Brought down behind line of scrimmage by multiple.
They lost 3.
We 3rd and long as a result.
So since that first and goal at the 14, they're moving backwards. Coming up on 2 minutes to play in the second period, they sent 3 wideouts to the near side, 1 to the far side, and we got a whistle for some reason. Official on the sideline blew the whistle for some reason. One of the Saugus players, an equipment problem. They have to replace him. So now we're back to football. Ortega looking to throw. Lets it fly deep. He's there. Caught for a touchdown.
Ortega's pass is complete to number 2, Ethan Prum.
Prum got wide open.
Tech Tigers.
Ortega hit him right on the number 2. "22 yards. So they go 51 yards in 6 plays. Prum had 42 yards catching the football on that drive. And they'll go for 2. Everybody in tight. Prum with the carry, looking for the far side, not going to get there.
The 2-point conversion is
Try to cup inside and no room.
1:55 to go in the second quarter. Score is your Lynn Tech Tigers 12, Saugus 6.
Tech, they went over 100 yards of offense. Just under 2 minutes left. 101 yards for Tech. They kick a ground ball, bouncing around at the 26-yard line, and drops. They got him head high at about the 30-yard line.
Number 3, Sammy Shahid on the return for the Sachems. Brought down by number 33, Cesar Reyes.
Reyes got up around the helmet or the shoulders and dragged him down.
Saugus at their own 29.
And we'll call it the 29-yard line. Looking to throw. The quick out is caught. Tabubi.
Complete to number 2, Amin Tabubi.
Tabubi gets out
Second and 1.
to the 38. They picked up 9. Second and a yard. 3 wideouts to the far side, 1 to the near side. Rolling that way. They dump it underneath. They got the first down on the connection to Shea.
Preston's pass is complete to number 4, Danny Shea. Brought down by number 9, De'Aaron Phipps.
Saugus will take a timeout.
Timeout, Saugus.
They picked up 4 yards on the play, but it was enough for a first down. Just over a minute left in this first half. Tech has just scored to take a 12-6 lead in this battle of the unbeatens. Both are 2-0. Saugus and Tech has been a long time since these two teams have started 2-0 on the season. The rain has been just very slight, just enough to be a pain in the neck. A couple of umbrellas out, but it hasn't been anything really hard like it was supposed to be. Well, quite a change from when we had all those 90 heat waves that we went through the last week or so. Looking to throw, they let it fly again. Caught, slip a tackle. They get the first down.
Preston's pass complete to number 2.
To Booby again.
Be a first down and 10. And Tigers
10 yards and a first down. They move the chains. 3 wideouts to the far side, 1 to the near side. Rolling that way, they dump it underneath again, just too far ahead of Shea.
Preston's pass to number 4, Danny Shea, is incomplete. Be second down for Saugus.
They got a lot of those players cutting underneath, and they've been open. Saugus going quickly. Although they stopped the clock, I'm not sure why. They just barely got the ball back to the quarterback. Did he get it? They're calling it a pick. Prum again with a play. He's having a season in this game. He picked the pass off. I was waiting to see if he was falling down as he caught it.
The Tigers in their own territory at the 30 or 27.
At the 27-yard line, They may just, I don't know if they'll take a knee here or if they'll try to score it. There's 39 seconds left. They get the ball to start the second half, so you don't want to do anything silly here and turn it over. They set up the screen. It's picked off. I just said you don't want to do anything silly. Take a knee. You're going to get the ball. There's only 39 seconds left. Braden Falella picks it off. That's a touchdown that's going to eat Tech alive. $30 yards on the return, the lineman's dream. Brian Fayola. No good.
The extra point is no good.
So at least they didn't fall behind with 28 seconds left. 39 seconds left. You're down at your own 27-yard line. Just take a knee, run the clock out. You get the ball to start the second half. You're up 12-6. Instead, they throw a screen. The lineman picks it off, runs it in for a touchdown, and just like that, you get Saugus back in the game. So all that momentum, they shut Saugus down after that first drive. They were controlling the game, and now they give Saugus all the momentum in the world going into halftime as they tie it up at 12. And they were lucky they missed the extra point. They run up like they were going to kick an onside kick. Now they go back, and now they throw a flag because they ran by the ball. Some of the linemen ran by the ball, which puts them offside, and they'll move it back 5 yards. So a bizarre ending to this first half. At the 21-yard line. And going airborne over the 40-yard line. Thompson with the return. And let's see what they do here. With 22 seconds left. They send Prum to the far side. They run it to the near side with Gerardo, and that should be the last play. They won't get another play off, and they're not going to try.
Thank you. That's the end of the first half. We're tied at 12.
So a bizarre ending. Looked like Tech was going to take a 12-6 lead into the locker room, get the football, and they gave it away. They threw the screen, and the lineman, Braden Fayola, said, "Thank you very much." He ran it 30 yards for a touchdown. We started even. We're going to close the half even. Tech 12, Saugus 12 at halftime. Welcome back as we're set to start the second half. Tech gave away a touchdown and allowed Saugus to tie the game up at 12. They almost fell behind. They missed the extra point. Prum is having a season already. He caught 4 passes for 56 yards. He's rushed for a touchdown, caught a pass for a touchdown. He intercepted a pass. And now they get hit out of bounds when they pile everybody up.
Number 2, Ethan Prum on the return.
And that's Prum returning the kickoff. And they're going to put the ball down at the 35-yard line.
First and 10 from their own 35 after the return.
Tech had 45 yards rushing, 59 yards passing, 5 first downs. Saugus had minus 21 yards rushing. He had those 2 sacks in the quarter and the punter kneeling down, giving Tech good field position. They passed for 79. They have 6 first downs. And the game is settled into a half because we're tied at 12. Prum takes the direct snap and is not going to get much.
Number 2, Ethan Prum.
They lined everybody up to the far side.
No gain in the play. It'll be second and 10.
They gave him nothing. I thought he made at least a yard. They gave him nothing. Saugus Sachems against the Tech Tigers, both 2-0. It'll be second and 10 from the 35. And you better hurry up or they're going to have to take a timeout. Reyes is in the huddle saying, hurry up. Ortega is back at quarterback. Prum is back as a wideout going to the far side. And they're going to have to take a timeout or lose 5 yards. They were just hanging around, not doing anything. And they're forced to take a timeout very early. You don't want to waste those timeouts this early in the second half in a 12-12 game. A little different with the weather. People are rushing up, cool out there. It's been threatening rain. A couple of drops came down, stopped. Prum will go with a wide out to the far side. Ortega is the quarterback, everybody in tight. Prum. They fake the handoff. They keep it. They dump it out. It's caught. And let's see where they put the football. Mario Giordano gets to the 41.
Third and 4 after the catch.
So he picked up 6. Again, Prum to the far side, everybody else in tight. Prum in motion. They fake it. They run it straight ahead. Depending on where they put the football, looks like they're going to give him the first down. A little extra effort by Reyes gets him to the 45, and they just make the first down.
Number 33, Cesar Reyes on the run for the Tigers.
They needed 4. They got 4.
It'll be first down for the Tigers as a result.
So they hold on to the football. And it'll be first and 10 from the 45. Everybody in tight. Now they're going to send Phipps to the far side as a wideout. Running to the near side. They get some room from. Nice run. Down to about the 40-yard line. Another first down. Little misdirection work. There's a flag on the play. It's coming back, I think.
That play will be brought back as a result.
So they give Prum to the Saugus 48. They give him 7 yards, and then they penalize Tech back to the Tech 42. So it winds up being 1st and 13. The wide out to the near side. Coming to the near side. Back to the line of scrimmage, no more.
Number 33, Cesar Reyes on the run. The Tigers will gain the play. It'll be 2nd and 13.
Second and 13. Phipps, the wideout, comes to the near side. Prum trying to run to the outside. Gets hit, knocked back. He's fighting for extra yardage. He got back to the original line of scrimmage.
Number 2, Ethan Prum on the run for the Tigers. The 3-yard pickup. It'll be 3rd and 10 for the Tigers.
So it'll be 3rd and 10. They keep everybody in tight. Looking to throw. Rolling to the near side. They let it fly. Almost caught, almost intercepted. It winds up incomplete. Prum almost had it. Rodriguez almost intercepted it. 4th and 10 for the Tigers at their 45-yard line. And they're going to kick it away. So Tech ate up almost half the period. Saugus will get the ball for the first time in the second half. High kick. It actually touched Saugus, and they were lucky it bounced out of bounds. Just inside the 30-yard line is where the Shachans will put it in play.
After the punt, Saugus will take over with the
We
first.
put it at their 29.
Their own territory at 29.
12-12 the score here in the third period. Wideouts right and left. You have a wing to either side. Now motion. They give it to the motion man. Looking to turn the corner, gets around the corner, and runs out of bounds. That was Shea.
Number 4, Danny Shea on the run with Saugus. Your first down run.
They pick up a first down out to the 41. $12 yards and a first down. You went out of bounds, stopping the clock. Again, wideouts right and left. Motion again. Little misdirection. And they wind up pushing Shea forward.
Number 1, Tommy DeSimon on the run.
Actually, it was
Your 4-yard pickup.
DeSimone with the carry.
45.
Picked up 4. Second down and 6. 2 wideouts to the far side, 1 to the near side. The wing is to the far side. They run it straight ahead for a first down.
Number 1, Tommy DeSimon on the first down run.
DeSimone again.
First and 10 in Tiger territory at the 44.
$11 yards and a first down. So Saugus on the move. They stack them up right at the line of scrimmage.
Number 1, Tommy DeSimon on the run. Brought down by number 56, Joshua.
They give him a yard to the 43.
Line will be second and 9 to the 43.
Second and 9 as Tommy DeSimone has his third straight carry. Rolling, looking to throw, in trouble. Slips away a tackle, slides away from another one. And he gets Saugus a first down. Cam Preston, the quarterback.
With the quarterback keep, results in a first down. Be first and 10.
Down to the 22. He picked up 21 yards. Saugus doing this on the ground. Their first touchdown was almost entirely in the air. Now they're staying on the ground. They give it to him again, right up the middle, slips the tackle, stays on his feet, he's going to walk in. Went straight up the middle, ran into one of his own men, broke it back to the corner, and DeSimone, 4 of the last 5 carries. And Saugus breaks the tie. And again, Bloom will look for the extra point. This one is good.
The extra point is good. Kicked in by number 7, Connor Bloom. 4:15 to go in the third. Score is Saugus 19. Win Tech 12.
71 yards in 6 plays, all of them on the ground. The quarterback with that busted play picked up 22 of them, 21 of them. The last 22 picked up by DeSimone. Giving a little ground, trying to turn the corner. Nice job. Looked like he was going to get tackled deep.
Number 25, Alberto Gerardo on the return.
Gerardo with a nice return. And they wind up with decent field position when they look like they might be back inside the 20. They put it at the 35-yard line, which is where they started the second half. This last drive puts Saugus in the plus side. They were minus yards rushing. Puts them over 100 yards. Puts them in double digits in first downs. They've got 10. And it ate up a lot of time off the clock. Everybody in tight. Coming to the near side, not going anywhere. That's Prum with the direct snap.
Number 2, Ethan Prum on the run for the Tigers.
He lost a yard.
The loss of 1 will be second 11 from their own 34.
Prum is now the quarterback. Ortega is on the sideline. Coach Runner talking to Ortega to keep everybody in tight again. Dropping back, looking to throw. He should have thrown it away. He got buried for a loss. Back to the 26. They lost 8. So it's going to be 3rd and 19.
Third and long as a result.
Ortega is back in the quarterback. Three wideouts to the far side, one to the near side. They need a whole bunch. The quick out. Down the sideline. Gets knocked out of bounds, well shy of the first down. Reyes with the reception. They picked up 13. But they needed 19. Saugus will get it back. As all of a sudden the scoreboard is going blank. Now it's back up. Kick is away. It bounces away. Takes a pretty good tech bounce. And it's going to die at the 19-yard line. A 42 punt net with no return. That's a good job by the punter.
After the punt, Saugus will be set up with the 1st and 10.
At the 19. Saugus comes right out to the line of scrimmage, no huddle. Wideouts right and left. They run it straight ahead. Shimon just banged ahead to the 42. Picked up 23 yards and a first down. He just ran straight to the goal post. They give it to him again up the middle.
Number 1, Tommy Simon on the run. 3-yard gain will be 2nd and 7.
If you weren't doing anything on the ground, all of a sudden he's got 68 yards rushing. And we're winding down this third period. Coming to the near side, looking for a block, gets around the corner. And they bang Shea out of bounds.
Shea on the run. The first down run, Saugus Sachem's. The first and 10 at the Tigers 39.
$16 yards and a first down. Simone bangs it to the outside.
Number 1, Tommy Simon on the run for Saugus.
Picked up 6.
We pick up a 6. It'll be
Second down and 4. Saugus has gone back to just running the football. If they run it again, this will be the last play of the third period. They're looking to throw flag on the play. They stopped the play.
flag on the play.
So it's got to be motion against Saugus if they're stopping the play. Saugus
Penalty is on Saugus.
at halftime was minus 21 yards rushing.
Second and 9.
They are now at 95 yards rushing. Most of that by Tommy DeSimone. The quick out. And they're going to get a first down.
Pressing pass complete.
And that's Shea.
Shea for a first down.
That should end the period.
We first and 10 at the 21.
17 yards.
That's the end of the third quarter. After 3, Saugus 19, Lynn Tech 12.
So Saugus has jumped out, broken the tie, gets a touchdown and an extra point. Going 71 yards in 6 plays. And Tech is in a hole, down 7.
Mariana is going that way. Diana is going that way.
Tech, Saugus is almost dead even. They've got 95 yards rushing, 96 yards passing, 13 first downs. They're on the move again. With a first and 10 at the Tech 21-yard line. After that first drive, Tech took control and kind of shut Saugus down, but they come out in the second half and he turned the tables. They started running the ball. Most of the time running with Tommy DeSimone. They couldn't get any running going at all in the first half. They were minus yards rushing. And all of a sudden, they piled it up, a 71-yard drive. Now they're in the middle of another drive, starting back at their 19-yard line. Slipping and falling, he's going to lose yardage. Trying to go around the corner. And Danny Shea fell down back at the 22. Lost a yard. This will be the 7th play of the drive, starting back at their 19-yard line. 2nd and 11. They run straight ahead. To the 18, he picked up 4.
We have 4-yard pickup. It'll be 3rd and 7.
So 3rd and 7. The keep by the quarterback wide open. Still on his feet. Faked it to DeSimone.
With the quarterback keep.
A lot of open space. He gets it down to the 12. Picking up 6.
First and 1. The 12-yard line.
So 4th down and a yard. Big play for both teams, especially Tech. I think he got enough. He only needed a yard. He only got a yard. Depending on the spot, he went right in the middle of the Tech defense. They're going to put it at the 11-yard line. That should be enough for a first down.
Saugus does not get the first down. It'll be turnover on down. And the Tigers will take over.
He didn't give it to him. They put it just now. They put it at the 1, and at the 11. Excuse me. The 11 would have been a first down, because the line of scrimmage was the 21. So Tech got a break there, but now they got to do something with it, and now they got to be very careful because they're down at their own 11-yard line. Ortega is in at quarterback.
First and 10 at the 11-yard line for the Tigers.
Bouncing it to the outside. We got a flag on the play. It's coming back.
Flag on the play.
That's a shame. Gerardo did a nice job getting loose, and the penalty is going to be against the Tigers.
Penalty is on the Tigers, and that play will be brought back as a result.
They put it back to the 6. Wideout goes to the far side. 1st and 15. They run it to the near side again. Picking up a couple of yards, but gang tackled. I think that was Garcia.
Garcia on the run. Be a pick up a 4. It'll be
He got it to the 10. So yards are coming tough for the Tigers. Second and 11 as they send double wideouts to either side. Ortega looking to throw, lets it fly over the middle. It's caught. Wide open. It's a foot race. They're not going to get him. Cesar Reyes. They combine for a 90-yard touchdown pass.
That was an 89-yard passing touchdown by Ortega.
Now the all-important conversion. Tech has passed for 168 yards. They've gone over 200 yards. And let's see what they do. They try to kick the point before. I think they're going to go for 2. So they got penalized back to the 6. They get it out to the 10. Over the middle, Reyes made a great catch, cutting over the middle, beat everybody, and outran everybody to the end zone. And now we got flag on the play against the Tigers.
2-point conversion will be moved back as a result.
I think they took too much time again. So now it's going to be from the 8. (19-18). Wideout goes to the far side. Ortega looking. Lets it fly. Picked off by Saugus in the end zone. Yeah, a little extracurricular activity afterwards. We got a flag.
We do have a flag on the play.
So either, if they throw the flag, they probably should call it both ways because they were both going at each other. If it's against Saugus, they'll kick from further back. If it's against Tech, they'll kick from just almost midfield. Now they're waving the flag off.
No flag. 9:03 to go in the fourth. Score is Saugus.
So plenty of time for Tech, but they're down a point. The extra point by Connor Bloom is the difference in the game. Both teams have gone over 200 yards of offense. Reyes has got 3 catches for 106 yards and a touchdown. As they line drive it off, they pick it up at the 23-yard line. Shea gave ground a little bit, and Tech buries him outside the 25-yard line. I think they're going to put it at the 27-yard line.
10 at the 27-yard line for Saugus.
Now they're going to put it down at the 26. They come right up to the line of scrimmage, no huddle. 3 wideouts to the near side, 1 to the far side. Tech wants to get the ball back. 3 catches for 106 yards and a touchdown. Reyes. And they send DeSimone up the middle. Picked up 3.
After the run, we'll pick up 1. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Ball was at the 26. The stake is at the 27. Here's DeSimone again to the 36.
Target assignment on the run. With 3rd and 1.
3rd and a yard. The pitch to Shea. Turns the corner, gets a first down, and gets driven out of bounds.
Number 4, Danny Shea on the run. The first down run. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line for Saugus.
Picked up 6. So the running game has really picked up here in the second half after they got no running game in the first half. We mentioned they were minus 21 yards rushing at halftime. DeSimone has picked them up. They give it to him again, straight ahead, out near midfield.
Number 1, Tommy Simon on the run for Saugus. Brought down by number 9, De'Aaron Phipps.
They give him 8.
The 2nd and 2 from the 50-yard line.
He's 3 yards away from 100 yards rushing. Turn the corner on the handoff is Rodriguez.
Number 11, Isaiah Rodriguez on the run. But we do have a flag on the play.
There's a flag on the play. That might have been a little extracurricular on the sideline. He got to the Tech 41 for a pickup of 9. And they're going to mark it off against the Tigers.
Penalty is on the Tigers, and the ball moved up for an automatic first down. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 10 for Saugus in Tiger territory at the 26-yard line.
A quick out to Shea. Just about to the 20-yard line.
Complete to number 4, Danny Shea. It'll be 2nd and 4 after the catch.
Picked up 6. They dump it to DeSimone, and not much there.
Preston pass is complete to number 1, Tommy DeSimone.
He was looking downfield, and he just dumped it off. They pick up a yard.
1. It'll be 3rd and 2.
So they need 3. They dropped the ball. Tech almost got it.
Doing a fumble on the play, but it's recovered by Saugus.
Preston fell on it.
It'll be 4th and 5.
Back at the 21, they lost 2. So it'll be 4th and 5. A huge play for both teams. As we're winding down the game, there'll be under 5 minutes left at the end of this play. Might be under 5 minutes before they even get this play off. I think Saugus is questioning the spot of the ball. The coach is talking to the official over there. Now they wave, stop. Saugus is going to take a timeout. I think he was just letting time run off the clock before he called the timeout. Again, a busy day here at Manning Field. Field hockey, JV field hockey game at 8:15. St. Mary's boys against Catholic Central. Interleague boys soccer at 10 o'clock. This football game at 1 o'clock. After this is a St. Mary's JV football game. After that is a classical soccer game at 6 o'clock. So a full day here at Manning Field. So a big play coming up, 4th and 5. Tech has to shut them down and get the ball back, and they still have to go 80 yards. They hand it off, turning the corner. Bumped out of bounds, and it's Rodriguez running for the first down.
The first down run. We do have a flag on the play.
There's a flag on the play. He got to the 11 for a pickup of 10.
Penalty is on the Tigers. We have an automatic first down.
They mark it to the 6. Saugus has run for 145, passed for 103. And now they're trying to put this one away with just under 5 minutes left. DeSimone in for the touchdown, and that puts him over 100 yards.
Touchdown for the Sachems.
They're going to go for 2. If they make the 2, they can put this one away. Looking to turn the corner. They cut it up inside, and they run it in.
Danny Shea runs it in. The 2-point conversion is good for the Sachems. With 4:45 to go in the ball game. Score is Saugus.
That makes it a 2-score game with 4:45 left. Tech would have to score very quickly and get an onside kick to get back in this. "73 yards in 10 plays. They ate up an awful lot of clock. They've eaten up a lot of clock in the second half. Short kick. Tech gets it out. Pretty good field position. To the Tech 48.
After the return, the Tigers will be set up with the 1st and 10.
Now they put it at the 49.
49-yard line.
So Tech has to score very quickly. They virtually can't run the ball because they run the ball, they'll shrink the game. They need 2 possessions. They need 2 scores. Three wide out to the near side, 1 to the far side. Ortega runs straight ahead. He's got a first down.
Number 18, Johnny Ortega with the first down run for the Tigers.
Picked up 11.
1st and 10 from
They got to go very quickly. Looking to throw. Almost picked off. That was a lineman. Fiala. Back there dropping back. The linebacker dropping back. He picked off the pass that at the end of the half that tied the game up. He almost got his second interception. 2nd and 10. Ortega running the football. Lost the football.
The fumble on the play, but it's recovered by Tech.
They got to giddy up in his step. There's a player down, so they stops the clock. He picked up 3. Obviously in 4-down territory, but they've got to pick up 7 yards. And they're shrinking the game up on themselves. So right in front of the Saugus bench moved up field to get out of the way as they're working on the Tech player. Saugus took the opening kick, went 55 yards in 6 plays. DeSimone went in from the 4. The kick was no good. It was 6-0. Tech came right back after a would-be punt. The punter put his knee down on the ground. Tech got the ball to the 20-yard line. A 17-yard pass from Ortega to Prum got it down to the 1. Prum ran it in for the touchdown, tied the game at 6. Tech took a 12-6 lead. They went 51 yards in 6 plays. A 22-yard pass play from Rodriguez to Prum made it 12-6. And then they gave away with 39 seconds left. Rather than take a knee and run the clock out and get the ball to start the second half, they tried a screen pass. And Braden Fiala, the linebacker for Saugus, picked it off, went 30 yards for the touchdown, tied the game, and it was 12-12 at halftime. Saugus came out, took the opening kick, got the ball back after shutting Tech down in the third period. They went 71 yards in 6 plays. DeSimone got his second touchdown, going 22 yards. The kick was good by Bloom, and that gave Saugus their first lead at 19-12. They got the ball back at their 19-yard line. They got the ball back at their 27-yard line. They went 73 yards in 10 plays. Tech went 89 yards in 2 plays, a 90-yard pass play to Cesar Reyes. That was after Saugus went that 71 yards to grab the 19-12 lead, their first lead of the game. And then that outstanding catch by Reyes, the 90-yard pass play, got them back within 19-18. A pass for the conversion was no good. And they kicked off, and Saugus kind of virtually put it away. They went 73 yards in 10 plays. DeSimone got his second touchdown from the 6 to make it 25-18. They went for 2. Danny Shea ran it in to make it a 9-point game, a 2-possession game. DeSimone has run for 103 yards. He scored 2. Prum has caught 4 passes for 56 yards. He scored, ran for a touchdown, caught a pass for a touchdown. Reyes has caught three passes for 106 yards. He got the 90 yards catch for a touchdown. And let's hope the young man's going to be okay. And we had this in a soccer game yesterday. The goalie was taken out on a stretcher. And now I think the same is happening. I think the police have come. They've called for an ambulance. The ambulance is coming. So we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back. We're back at Manning Field, and we're hoping and praying. Our thoughts and prayers go out to Jadil Ortega. He was down. They had to call the ambulance. He's being carted out and taken to the hospital. We hope it's a lot less serious than it looks. We're back to football, and 3rd and 7. And they're not going anywhere running the football.
Number 2, Ethan Crum on the run for the Tigers.
No gain on the play. He went to the right side, got hit. I don't know if he twisted a knee, a leg, a shoulder. He was laid out for a long time. Everybody finally came. The ambulance, they called the ambulance. The other day was one of the visiting soccer players got hurt in the ambulance. It takes a month for the ambulance to get here. And they're going to complete the pass and lose yardage.
Crum's pass is complete to number 33, Cesar Reyes. We turn over on downs, and Saugus will take over.
Prom went in for quarterback. The pass to Reyes back to the 43. They lost 6. Saugus will take over, and he'll look to run out the last 3 minutes. DeSimone.
Number 1, Tommy DeSimone on the run.
They'll put it at the 49. They gave him 6. He's had a day and a half. He scored 3 touchdowns, and he's rushed for 109 yards. The other touchdown was Braden Fayella, the linebacker, picking off the screen pass and running 30 yards for a touchdown that tied the game up with 39 seconds left in the first half. They give it to DeSimone again. Looks like he's got a first down.
Tommy DeSimone on the run. Your first down run. 1st and 10 at the 46.
They put it at the Tech 45. 6 more yards. Under 2 minutes, they can run the clock out. They lost the football. Tech is going to get it back.
Fumble is recovered by number 25, Alberto Gerardo of the Tigers. Then Tech will take over the 1st and 10.
Tech will have it at their 42-yard line. Just less than a minute and a half left. And again, our thoughts and prayers go out to Jadil Ortega. We hope he'll be okay. They let it fly. Caught.
Promise pass is complete to number 9, De'Aaron Phipps.
Phipps with the catch. They picked up 4. 2nd and 6. Prum stepping up, out to the sideline, slipping a tackle, and getting knocked out of bounds is Christensen, Elijah Christensen.
Christensen for a Tigers first down.
12 yards and a first down. Looking to throw again, in trouble. Over the middle. The catch is made by Reyes.
Pass is complete. Number 33, Cesar Reyes.
Ten yards on the catch. Christensen now with the catch at the 26.
Number 3, Elijah Christensen. Timeout, Lynn Tech.
Tech takes a timeout. It's meaningless actually with 16 seconds left. They need 2 scores. Tech is going to go to 2-1. Saugus is going to stay perfect at 3-0. Tech has passed for almost 200 yards, 193 yards. 90 of those were one pass play for a touchdown. Reyes has 5 catches for 110 yards. Prum had 4 catches for 56. He ran for a touchdown, caught a pass for a touchdown. Now he's pressed into service as a quarterback, completing passes. He's had a big day. He also intercepted a pass. Looking to throw, in trouble, rolling. And he runs out of bounds.
Number 2, Ethan Prum on the run. The loss of 1, it'll be 2nd and 11.
He lost a yard. Now they put it back at the 27. This will be the last play. And again, we hope that young Mr. Ortega is going to be okay. Again, our thoughts and prayers go out to him and his family. Prum going to take off and run with it. And he's going to be thrown back.
Number 2, Ethan Prum on the run. That is the ball game. Final
That
score,
will be the last play.
27, Lynn Tech 18.
So Tech passes for 193 yards, 90 of them a touchdown pass to Cesar Reyes. Reyes had 5 catches for 110 yards. Prum had 4 catches for 56 yards, ran for a touchdown, caught a pass for a touchdown, intercepted a pass. He had a great game. And the game sort of changed hands at the end of the half. Tech had the ball, 39 seconds left. They opted to throw the ball a screen pass rather than run the clock out and get the ball to start the second half. And Braden Thaler picked it off and ran it 30 yards for a touchdown, and that tied the game up. And the players are getting together, and I'm sure they're getting together to try and honor Ortega, who is not here, taken to the hospital, James Runner. I'm sure they're paying their respects to young Mr. Ortega, hoping he gets through all right. But for Saugus, it was Tommy DeSimone, one of their captains. He ran for 115 yards, scored 3 touchdowns. And Tech let Saugus get back in it at the end of the half, tying it at 12. Saugus came out and took a 19-12 lead with an extra point. Tech got back to within 19-18 on that 90-yard pass play to Reyes, but then Saugus went 73 yards in 10 plays. DeSimone got his 3rd touchdown from the 6. They ran in the conversion with Danny Shea, and that made it a 9-point game, made it a 2 touchdown or 2 score, 2 possession game at 29, 27-18. That made it a 9-point game, and that was the final score. So Tech will lose for the first time in a barn battle. They played very well. They lost their quarterback, and again, we hope Mr. Ortega is going to be okay. Our thoughts and prayers go out to him and his family. 27-18. Saugus will stay undefeated at 3-0. Tech will drop to 2-1. We hope you enjoyed it. I'm John Hoffman saying we'll see you next time.